All right, excellent evening. Can you guys hear me okay? Put in 5 on the chat if you can hear me okay. Excellent evening. Put 5 on the chat and go ahead and say I'm big. Okay, this is second day of March. Happy New Month, each and every one of you. It's gonna be a pretty intense call, very detailed, intense call. So I need you guys to be ready. I want to know if you guys are ready for this call. This call is going to talk through, what I would call being intentional with growth. Okay, so it's thank God for the opportunity of a new month. Thank God, we're grateful for new quarter, a new day in a new journey. And we are going to experience unprecedented level of growth, but without anything you're going to lead, you have to learn. So I want to be having a conversation around growth. So how many of you know what growth is? All right, put growth on the chat. So I need everybody to mute their mics. Okay, I'll do that automatically. I actually wanted the situation. Okay. And I need everybody to be ready for me. Let's make it. This is going to be a very proactive call. It's a community. I'm not just going to teach. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to bring minds up. Okay. So if you really have a clue as to what growth is, okay, and I'm going to be bringing, excuse me. So I'm going to be asking 5 people what you think growth is. All right. Just knowledge, your understanding of growth. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to look at the names right now. I'm going to just bring you out. So I have Madam Deborah. Okay. I have, okay, let me go to the bottom. I have Rookie. I have Shelisha. If I pick you, just let me allow you unmute yourself and just share with me what you think growth is. Now, I believe everyone here wants to experience growth, right? So I'm going to be asking in terms of, what growth is, so you should experience it or expect it. Okay. So Madeline Okoye. So I've called 5 people right now. Am I correct? So if I called your name, come up. You can actually unmute yourself. All right. So let's do this fast. Okay. Madeline Okoye, Shelisha, and I think I mentioned okay, Madam Deborah, then CJ Sally. I mentioned 5 people again. You all have the right to unmute yourself and speak. Can you guys hear me? Put 5 on the chat. Let me know if I'm.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Deborah. Go ahead. Just growth.
I believe growth is a process of seeing continuous improvements, that, for lack of a better word, to the point of productivity. So productivity would mean different things for different things, basically, but to the point of being fruitful or productive.
Okay, good. Okay. Thank you very much. CJ Sally.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Kenvry. Thank you. In my own understanding, or from what I understand as growth, growth is a process of increase or increment in size.
Okay.
Like the last caller said, I will basically say it's a process of increase in size.
That's beautiful. All right. I think Rookie. I called Rookie, right? I called Madeline Okoye. Okay, and I think I called one other person. Go ahead. Okay, is Rookie still on the call? Rookie is still there.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Elisha also, yeah. Go ahead.
To my understanding, I believe that growth is service. It is development of one's skills and ability to the next level.
All right, service. Next level. Development of one skill. All right, thank you. Okay, Shailisha.
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. On my own simple understanding about growth, I would say is the progress of moving from one level to another level or to the next level without going back to the previous level where you were.
Moving from one level to another without going back to where you were. So it means there's no retracement of candle.
Thanks.
Okay, Shailisha says she can't speak. And I believe there's someone who's in this house that would have a deep, I believe he's going to have a deep meaning to growth. So, Mr. Sebastian, are you there on the score? Okay, he's going to bring in, I believe, I just have a feeling he is going to do that. Mr. Sebastian, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, Mr. Kenvry. It's a pleasure. Happy New Month to you all. I'm so pleased to be here again. Yes, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I think in my own perception, I feel that growth is a systematic increase in any venture in a progressive pattern towards being more productive according to set goals or targets.
Said it. Okay, thank you very much. So these are the things I want to bring. So that's a beautiful, say it again. Okay, say it again. There are a few things you said.
Okay. I said growth is a systematic increase in any venture in a progressive pattern towards being more productive according to set goals or targets.
Okay, increase, goals, targets. Okay, so there is a pattern. So growth is increase according to a pattern. And when we talk about according to a pattern, it means there is a plan. Okay, so I need you guys to write increase, plan, goals, then targets. Okay, then most importantly, I need you guys to write the word time. There is no growth that is not accustomed to a timing. If you want to grow, there's a time frame that you're going to put a plan on. You know, I had to ask myself, why are people not conscious of growth, but they want to grow? And one of the things that is really missing is there's no planning, there's no target. You say you cannot get what you don't target. You cannot claim what you do not aim. For you to aim at something, first you have to see it. You have to work towards a target. And there's a time frame that will help you at that. You are going to set a goal, which is a target, and you're going to give yourself a timing, and you're going to work towards it. You know, so growth, according to Wikipedia said something. Say growth means an increase in some quantity over time. Okay. The quantity can be physical. It can be, it can be physical. It can be as a result of achievements. Yeah, it could be anything, but having a plan in mind and going towards achieving it is growth. Okay. So what did I tell you guys to write down? Are you guys with me? So there is time, there is a plan. There is a goal, which means a goal houses a target, something. There's a word that I would use to encapsulate the whole goal target. But I want you guys to understand that every growth has a timeline. Okay, it has a plan and a goal. Okay, and it has a process which reveals a pattern. And today I want to introduce the word inside of growth. A man cannot grow outside of a vision. Okay, so there's something the scripture said. Say, where there is no vision, what happens? You guys talk to me. I want us to learn. I want us to learn very closely. Okay, because a lot of people ignore these vital things in life because of the original programming of society. You see, where there is no vision, what happens? Your genetics, you are built, there is an inbuilt quality you have to grow, which that's why you age and you grow over time. It is natural, it is original, it is authentic, it is organic that you should grow. If you're not growing, something is happening to you. It's in your nature as a person to grow. Everything in you was naturally built to grow. Okay, the thought of growth, the plan to grow, everything. But if you're not growing, something is leaving, something has left your life. You're deficient in some things. And what you just need to do is increase in efficiency, increase in knowledge. So you see, where there is no vision, the people perish. I don't know why you guys are not talking to me. Are you guys scared of that answer? Okay. So where there is no vision, the people perish. Okay. And where there is perish, there is no, what is going to lead to perish? When the man is not growing, is what's going to happen to that man? It's going to perish. And the reason people don't grow is because they don't have a vision. I'm not going to grow because I deserve to grow. I'm not going to grow because I want to grow. I'm not going to grow because I need to grow. I am going to grow all because I have a clear vision as to where I'm growing to. Does that make sense? Now, a lot of people think they can make money just because they are in an environment of making money. A lot of people think they can be rich just because they desire to be rich and they acquire certificates and all of those things. You're not going to be rich or you're not going to be wealthy. You're not going to be anything in life outside of a vision. So I need you guys to write this word today, vision. Okay? And I'm going to delve in a little bit in the word vision. Okay? A man that doesn't have a vision doesn't have a life, because what? The clarity of a vision is the interpretation of a purpose. Are you guys ready for this course? Say I'm ready. Okay. This April, new quarter, new vibe. So let me just give you a flat interpretation as a coach and a mentor. If you don't have a vision, you don't know your purpose in life. And if you don't know your purpose in life, you're living another life. And that life is going to be fruitless and you're going to perish. Okay, that is a plain and a flat interpretation of your own awareness of, or your accommodate. If you do not accommodate the word vision, because why? A vision is an interpretation of a purpose. You would only see who you are in future. If I sleep right now, if I dream, and I'm in my right frame of mind, when well knowledgeable, in peace, what I'm going to dream about is associated with why I'm created. You guys know that? Yes or no? everything I imagine in life, my imagination. So there's what we call your physical faculty and your higher faculty, your senses and your higher faculty. Everything associated with a higher faculty, they relate to your creation. You're only going to create who you are. All right. So my will says me, my intuition says me, my reasoning says me, says who I am. I am a man in emotion that is on replay. I want to give you guys some deep sense of knowledge tonight. Okay. The truth is we're on replay, but we don't know. Your life has already happened. Did you guys know this? Okay. Guys, talk to me fast. Do you know that your life has already happened? Do you guys want me to show you? You're a man on replay. That's why I asked, are you guys ready? So the first thing, if you ask yourself, who are you? Who are you? I want to break it in a simple way, but I'm thinking I'm going to get accidents if I try to do so. But I want to go direct because I'm your coach, I'm your mentor. I cannot train you another way that I can't give you what I don't have. Okay, the true definition of self is to know your origin. Okay, a man that does not know his or her origin is just a player. Okay, whether society, whether norms, whether religion, okay, it is clear interpretation that we hail from God. Do you all believe that? Do you all believe that? Is that a unified belief? Okay, that you are like God, that you hail from God, just like a dog will give birth to a puppy, just like a goat will give birth to a kid. All right. Do you know you hail from God? Or if you don't know this, it means you're lost. Am I talking to someone on this call? Okay, there are certain things in men, when you get to a level of maturity, you're scared of. Men are always scared of the unknown, but true men have gone back to origin to understand. For you to understand who you are, you have to understand whom you are. Okay, so I understand that I am God. Okay, and getting to study, I was told, don't I know I am God? So don't you know, yeah, gods, but you're going to perish like men. Why? You think like men. But you are God. You were created and fashioned in the same image and likeness of God. So let's talk about some qualities of God. Who is God? The one that sees the very end from the very beginning. What is that? Okay. Do you guys understand what that statement means? To me, the only way you can see the end from the beginning is if you already created it, or you're creating it. Do you guys agree with me? So this phone, before it was created, was it created? Was it first created before it was manufactured? Yes or no? So I want to bring tech. So let's bring tech. Before this phone was manufactured, was it first created? Where does creation start from? You guys talk to me, we speak. After thinking, before action. Okay, you guys are connecting. I love it. So, would you guys agree with me that it is not manufacturing that is the creation of the phone? You guys agree? Say no sound. Someone is saying no sound. That's strange. So you guys agree that it is not manufacturing that is the creation of the phone. So where did creation start from? If you guys can just absorb what I'm sharing with you tonight, one thing it's going to do is it's either it's going to make you struggle that what you've been doing or living the way you've been living your life. The way you've been living your life, why haven't you realized? You're going to struggle to just understand that there's been a time taken from you, or you're just going to feel free. When you talk to successful people, there's a level of confidence they have. They talk free. They live. You're almost going to feel like they're nonchalant of pressure. I mean, if you've realized when you are around successful people, they don't feel the pressure you feel. I mean, if you've realized that. When you talk to real successful people, you see a calm, you see freedom, you see control. Yes or no? And a lot of people strive to want to have control, but control comes with knowledge. Okay, I live by how I know. I am who I am because of what I know. You are going to be who you are because of what you know. Because why? The word says true knowledge. When you don't know, you teach. Okay. So if you guys all agree with me that this phone creation, this start when it was manufactured by what? Thinking, imaging. It was first seen in the mind. It was created in the mind. Then when it was created, it was accepted. When it was accepted, it was planned by drawing. Creating a plan, you draw. That's why I said write the vision. Visualize it. Make it sing. Say, because why? Everything that is going to come into your life, that's going to be created in your life, must go through your eyes. Everything you're going to create on the plane must go through your what? Ears. Must go through your speaking. So you talk about it, you bring architects, they draw it, you say, okay, this is what I want to do. What you've done is created. When you manufacture or you reproduce it, okay, or manufacture it, what is that? Isn't that replay? Would you guys agree with me that that's replay? It's easy to create or manufacture something you've created. Do you know why a lot of people are not successful in trading? Do you know why a lot of people are not successful in life? A lot of people are they're not successful in the venture that they want to, because why? They are trying to use work to create instead of live on replay. So that's why the word says, where there is no vision, people perish. Are you guys with me? Are you guys getting this gradually? My success doesn't come from trading. My success comes from my understanding of what trading does in my vision. If the vision needs clarity in trading, it will bring it. If the vision needs a digital marketer, it will bring digital market. If the vision is clear, everything it needs, it will bring it. But the question is, what's your vision today? What is your replay? If you're not on your own replay, the world is replaying you to create its own. Am I talking to someone? Say, where there is no vision, the people perish. And to have a vision, you need to write. Say, write the vision. For you to write the vision, you can't write a vision you've not seen. You can't write a vision you've not accepted. You can't write a vision you've not clearly mapped out in your mind. Before man was created, before man was formed, what did God say? Let's see. Do you know that creation started from when man said, let us create man in our own image? And when God created man, he said it was good. Do you think at that point man was formed? Adam and Eve wasn't formed then. It was a different day that he now formed what he had created. You guys know this truth? They're my Bible scholars. Do you guys know this truth? You know, when I was growing up, I think I only knew that, okay, when God said, let's create man, I thought that was when Adam was formed. How many of you were like me then? Did you guys know this truth, that it's not when Adam was formed that man was created? Are you guys aware of this? You guys are aware of this, right? Talk to me. Let me know in the chat. This is knowledge class. It's not in one way. There's no way you can understand creation outside of the creator. So everything I know I can do today, the reason I know I can do it is because I know God can do it. This is who God is. The more I know who God is, the more I know who I am. The more I know the word, which is God, the more I know who I am. I don't know anything about vision until I knew the word says write the vision. So I had to study vision. What is vision? And I, over time, studying leadership and, knowledge, greater knowledge, I've understood that a vision is what serves a purpose. You're only going to see what will serve your purpose. All right. Your spiritual DNA, you were created. Every one of us was created for a purpose. If you do not find your purpose, you're lost in life. Do you guys understand that? So the moment you define your purpose, is going to speak a vision. You will start seeing what will serve that purpose. And when you have that vision, something they call goal will come in. To achieve the vision, you need to set goals. Then that is where a calling will come from. This is deeper, right? I'm not going to go detail into this. Okay. Today I have a calling. But the calling was to serve, was created from a clear-cut goal that serves two things, the vision and the purpose. Wealthy people are purposeful. Every wealthy person you see today. Not by accident. If you hit it by accident, it's just a timeline. You need time to give it back. But if you own it, you're serving a purpose. Google is serving a purpose today. Facebook is serving a purpose today. Bitcoin is serving a purpose today. All right. Every social media, every wealth, both worldly and spiritual, it's gained from purpose. True or true? Every wealth. True or true? I'm asking this direct question because we know we are exposed to truth, but the question is it just our mind that is exposed to truth and our body and soul don't follow the mind? That is one question I get. When I know, it says you may know the truth and the truth will make you free. Sometimes I feel a lot of people now know the truth, but they withheld their body from experiencing the freedom. So how many of you agree with me that without a vision, you know this is true, without a vision? So how many of you have a clear-cut vision of growth in trading? And I'm going to, if you say yes, I'm going to invite you to the podium. Some of you are just students, but I think there's something that is missing. Some people are just learning in life. And I think we're not capitalizing on the truth hard enough. Just trying to highlight on the things that flies in the eyes of people. But I thank God for Pure Nation. The goal is to educate, to liberate. So Sunday's call is deeper than every other call in the nation. Okay. So now I said something, only one person. So Mr. Ludwig, talk to me, since you're the only person who was bold enough. Talk to me. And now I said something, I asked a question, okay? Without growth, you can't have a vision. Can you have a vision that the growth is not attached to? Is it possible? No, I'm asking all, not just you. I know you're going to talk to me. Is it possible to have a vision that there is no growth? I'm just thinking if it's possible. I've not thought of it. If I'm having a vision, if I want to do something, it means it wants to take me from one place to another. It means there must be increase. There must be growth. I think so. All right. I can't say it's impossible, but I think so. So let me hear your clear-cut vision in this environment.
So give me my microscope in trading. So what I see myself trading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see myself trading multiple funded accounts, 8-figure. That's what I see, and I see myself well, I my main strategy, what I personally do is scalping. And I do drive trap as well on another account. And to say the most important thing what I learned from you was losing. Because it was always hard for me to accept that you will always have losers. And so when I trade price trade, I make here trades, and for me it helped me gaining a lot of patience, what is very important to me. Yeah. And so, for your questions again, I see myself trading 8-figure in funded accounts, multiple funded accounts. There's not only my forex funds. You said the goal has to be to trade 100K. So my personal goal is to trade 300K because this is the max in my forex funds. And the max you can trade is twice 300K. This is what I see myself personally. And I also see myself trading with others like FTNO, the funded trader central fund, next and these. And when I still have to do some work. Today my knowledge is pretty good, but I still have to practice. What I do all the time. And when I'm at the point that I see that my results are consistent enough. Because sometimes it's pretty good. Sometimes I had some free trials FTMO. Sometimes I made it in 3-4 days, and then others I failed totally. Most of this was mental. And when I see myself consistent enough, then when I made my own account, and I say, okay, I know this is my when I have 100 trades, this is my percentage. And then I see myself copy this with a software. There are softwares like the Funded Trader even make promotion with this, that you can trade on one funded account and you copy and paste this with the software in another account. Yeah, so you can copy this from one program account to another. And this, of course, just makes sense when you're good enough, when you're consistent enough, and when you make consistent drops. Which
all right. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to tell you, okay, let me see if I can listen to someone else.
I hope it was
so it's not enough. Just, yeah, I'm going to talk to you on that. All right. I'm going to give you feedback, a honest one. And I believe you trust me for my honest feedback, right? Please. So I need another person. Okay. So do I only, is it that you guys are scared of me right now? So you mean I'm talking to a group of people that doesn't have a vision of why they are here? Oh, you guys are just scared. Mr. Sebastian, don't talk. Okay. Yeah, I want to hear. Okay. How many of you are struggling? You know you're struggling. Within you, you're struggling, trying to figure out. Struggling brought you here, and you've been struggling. You've tried. You've tried. You've done a lot of good things. You're hardworking. You do right things. But you just feel you're struggling. You've not figured it out. You see how the answer is coming? Fast. No, this is not about faith right now. Faith will not save you from struggle. I guarantee you. There are many faithful people that went to the grave wrongly. Okay, there are few things that I can share with you with all honesty. All right. We live in a very simple world that has been made to be complex. The world was fashioned to make you see yourself complex, but the things, your original DNA, spiritually and physically, was created to make life easy. So I'm just going to share a few truths. Maybe if I keep asking, you guys we're not in the same frequency right now. Okay, one thing I can tell you that I'm in another frequency, and I can tell you, not many of you understand the frequency that I am on, because I've been able to unlock some levels of knowledge and practice in my life. And that's why I am the way I am. And if you can unlock, okay, how you think, how you process information, and how you act on this information, you're going to be an entirely different person within the space of less than 3 to 6 months. It's possible. And this has nothing to do with the skill set. This just have everything to do with what? Rejuvenation of what? Your origin. So I'm going to be giving you guys some deep things to sleep with tonight. See, where there is no vision, the people perish. In the multitude of people without a vision, okay, there's going to be struggling. Struggling leads to perishing. You're going to struggle before you fall. Okay, and most times, do you know why people struggle? You only struggle when you're not in the place of comfort. You only struggle when you're not in a place where you belong. If you belong somewhere, you're not going to struggle. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys agree with me? If you belong in a place, you're not going to struggle. You know, one of the things my mentor told me a couple of years ago, he likened the scripture. He says, cease from the struggle of men. Say, Kenvry, I cannot help you stop your struggle. You're going to make a decision. And if you make that decision today that you are going to refuse struggling, you will refuse struggling. If you make that decision, struggle will begin to cease. Say, cease from the struggles of men. It means men are struggling. And the reason men are struggling is because they refuse to know. They refuse to accept the truth. So I'll share a few truths with, and I've been sharing it, but I'm just going to highlight it. I'll repeat it. So maybe you sleep with it tonight. If you want to make money and you don't have a purpose vision, you will not make money that you would hold, that will serve you, that will have a legacy. You won't. You will keep struggling. And even if you make the money, you will still struggle. The peace I have today has nothing to do with money. Ask me why. Ask me why. And I know most of you are not experiencing peace. Okay. So I'm not going to come from if I come from an angle, every one of you are going to say, okay, it's hard. But I'm going to come from an easy angle. I'm just going to show you and reflect. The peace I have today is not because of the money in my bank account or what I've been able to create. In fact, if you try to create what I've created and you don't have peace, you're in deep. It only takes a peaceful mind for me to manage what I have. I was peaceful when I was broke. When I gained this peace, I was broke and I was sleeping in the church. I didn't have a house. I had this peace. You see the smile on my face. It's nothing different from the smile I had on my face, though my face was not as fresh as this. But you can see the eyes and the smile. I had peace. I had the resolve. Why? And before this, I was broken. I was outlawed. I was broken. There is a difference when I'm going to talk to you as a brother and as a friend right now, because one of the things I'm going to see in the next couple of months in this year, I want to see you function from a place of peace. Okay. And if I don't start talking to you the way I'm talking to you right now, I am not telling you all of the truths that you need to hear. Okay, maybe I'm telling it in different ways and I just presume or assume you're mature, you get it, or you already know it, you're working towards it. But I finally realized that a lot of people are not working towards growth. They're not working towards a vision. They don't even know what a vision is. They only know the definition or the importance of a vision, but they're not involved in it. A life without a vision is lifeless. It's like fish without water. Because the vision is the only interpretation of you. Everything about what you crave for is in a vision. If you're running after your cravings, but it's not from a vision, you're outlawed. You're really going to struggle in life. Hello? Are you guys hearing me? You're going to struggle in life. See, you were created to know the truth. So everything you're running after right now, can I tell you, everything you want in life is true. You deserve it. You want it. It's an interpretation of your desires. But guess what? You're not going to get it because you're trying to get it outside of your true habitat. I've been struggling. I came to Lagos in 2006. I know what everybody knows, that you have to go to greener pastures. I left Delta State and I came. So I struggled. But what took me almost 11 to 12 years was brought down in 3 months. Life started changing in 3 months. When I refused to struggle, when I refused the struggle, when I refused the norm, it started changing in 3 months. In 3 months, fam. This truth I share with you happened to me in 3 months. I gave up the ghosts, the false ghosts that society will sell to you. And if you're willing to give up that ghost, cease from the struggle. Just go to the original blueprint. Ask yourself this quick question. What do I see? In here right now, what do you see? Many of you are not seeing anything but making money in trading. And many of you know that if you hear me talk 1 minute, would you say you would hear my vision if I talk in 1 minute? You guys talk to me honestly. If you allow me speak for 1 to 2 minutes, would you guys hear my vision? Even if I'm talking about trading, even if I'm talking about, would you guys hear my vision? You will hear my vision before you will hear my goal. And even if you hear my goal first, is to interpret the vision. Everything I do is seeking the expression of the vision. I'm not here to make money. That is the lesser thing in this environment. And if only you can accept this truth, you'll be a bigger person. Some of you think you need money to be big. No, when you're big, money follows. So I don't crave for money. That's why I have it. And when I say I have it, it's not because it's in my bank account. It's because I have the capacity. I have overcome money. And you know when I did this? It's not when I learned Forex. Okay. It's when I knew that anything I put my hands to do would prosper if I am only willing to listen. There's nothing I cannot do that I won't be successful. The reason I have that today is because why? I know who I am. I know what's in me. I know what knowledge I have. I know what it takes to be successful. I can't struggle because why? I was at the place where I struggled and I knew the difference between struggling and ceasing to struggle. And I accepted the life of ceasing. Guess what? At some point in my life, I had to stop working. That's how stubborn I was. I wanted to prove that, is this true? I wanted to see if it is true. If I do this, will it work? And I did it. The worst thing, the hardest thing for a man to do is to give up the stream of income. Am I correct? The only stream of income. How many of you can really give up your only stream of income? Be very honest. That's the hard thing to do. 100%. Put it on chat. Okay. 100%. Very hard. Very hard. Do you know why most of you cannot give up who you are to pursue who you want to be? Because you see it as your stream of income. You see it as your survival. You see it as stupid and foolish. I've read stories. There's a book I didn't read, but I heard a lot about it, how this successful business they started. And I found out that every successful person gave up a part of something you and I are not willing to give up. True or true? Have you guys read that book, How This Successful Business is Started? What's the book? What's the name? I think the book is on my table. Unless you don't read, unless you don't have mentors who talk to you, unless you don't do if you really study successful people, you are going to be. When I say study, I love the scripture that says, study to show thyself approved. Follow those who through faith and perseverance inherit the kingdom. Faith, perseverance. If you follow people who are faithful and they persevere, you're going to be successful. If you know what successful people do and you're willing to do it, you're going to be successful people. And I realize that successful people don't focus on hard work. They don't focus on the work you see. They focus on the work you don't see. So today, you people are seeing the work I am doing. And the work I am doing today is produced from the work I did that you didn't see. But it's a good thing that I'm sitting with you guys and I'm sharing with you guys today. Because why? If I don't share it, would you guys know? Yes or no? If I don't share the things I did to have brought me here, would you know? The only thing you know is Kenvry is a successful Forex trader. He has the result. Let me follow Kenvry. But that's the one you see. And that's the one I am not focusing on. That is on autopilot. I am here tonight. There's a part of me that was fed up. No, I won't use the word fed up, but I made a decision. All right. I made a decision that I am fed up of average. My community will no more be average. I will not just be looking for just a few people from the crowd. It's either I shift you or I irritate you. And the faster I do that, the better it is. So this month, this quarter, you guys are going to experience some level of toughness when it comes to growth. I'm going to introduce some toughness. Why? I'm talking to a family that loves me, but I'm not taking advantage of that love. I'm being easy. I'm talking to people who really want to be successful like me, but I'm not drilling them. But they've drilled their life. They are strong. They are stone. To break it, it's not just some few chemicals. I have to expose it. I'm not exposing you people. And this is the only opportunity I think I can. Are you guys with me? I'm playing easy. So I have on this call right now, a lot of people, majority of these people are unaware of success. They think it's in trading. Despite the fact that I talk about it most time, but I frankly just play around it. Maybe if I do it often, you're going to understand. But no, you're not understanding. Are you guys with me? I figure out that you guys are refusing to understand that trading is not what's going to make you successful. The strategy is not what's going to make, even the funded account is not what's going to make you successful. That is a blueprint in the path of success that is already on replay. The question is, are you on replay? Yes or no? So, ghost truth. Are you guys ready to hear the truth? I'm saying it, I've said it. We have a blueprint of success, but it's for those who are on replay. So from what I explained, who is on replay? And I need you guys to be honest. I asked the word, okay, I won't say that. Who is on replay? Let me know if you guys are honest. Because I've asked the question before, but it's a different English. It doesn't happen by chance. Science has proven it. The world has proven it. This success, all right, it will not happen to you by chance. Even if it happened to you by chance, I can prove to you right now that there are a lot of people who got funded, okay? A few of them, they've lost their account. And now some of them can't even pay for their tuition. How many of you are aware of that? How many of you are aware of that? Okay. He said all of us, because the road we want to take, many had gone before us. So if you are not on replay, what does it mean to be on replay? Okay. You already know where you're going and you know what to do to get there. You made a decision to do it and you're doing it. That's what it means to be on replay. You're not thinking you want to do it, you're already doing it. So every day when I wake up, I'm on replay. I'm on replay. I don't struggle to wake up every morning to teach you, to gain the knowledge. I don't struggle to impact, to spread into nations. I don't struggle. I just do it. Because why? I know. Pre-planned, pre-arranged, preordained. So I wake up to do it. I'm on replay. And I have an idea what the doing will lead to. If they take the money out. So I know I suspended you. I was finding a better way to answer you. My friend, I'm always missing Ludwig, yeah. I was finding a better way to answer you. So let's take, when you answered that question, all I saw was money and gold. So I want to ask you a question right now. If we take money, all of your achievement of money, what's your vision?
The vision is
all of the money out.
So you mean my true goal behind it?
No, not goal. Goal is an expression of how you attain a vision. Question I asked, what do you see that is making you trade?
It's so it's I'm thinking what the word is in English. My values, you know, so my two main values. I learned this from Tony Robbins. So, and that was when I realized why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I started with I'm going another place. It's a bit loud here. Oh, okay, no.
I hope you guys got my question. While he's answering, hold on. While he's answering, hold on, I'm coming. Hold on.
Yeah.
While he is answering this question, I need you guys to pay attention to the question I asked him. Because even if I don't ask you, ask yourself this question I just asked him. Are we together? Let me know in the chat. Because I just asked him a direct question again. Okay, if we take the money out, which is the biggest distraction, if we take it out, why are you trading? Why are you here?
So my two biggest values are, first one is love, second one is freedom. And so for me, this is money's just the way to achieve it. And it's the first one is love, that I want to be there for the people I love, to make my mom healthy again, because I know she can be healed. But this is mental, and this will cost me a lot of money. And the other one is freedom, because when it was Corona times, I don't know how it was in your country. First day, we were like in jail, and I just wanted to get out of here, and I hated it so much. Being stuck in that place, not being there for the people I love. I'm a single dad, raising my daughter since 12 years alone. and I hated it. I should have been in a store, and I just made up the store. I'm in service industries in a restaurant. I'm a master of bartending, and I started the business not because I loved it. I started the business because of money. And when I found out why, then it was because I wanted to be free. To have choices. And when I was in the store, I didn't make any money. We had rules from the government where it was incredible hard for me. I was working 80 to 100 hours every fucking week. And I lost money because with my sales, I couldn't even cover the cost. So I worked in the night and at a job to pay all of it. Plus my own store, and I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to pack my things, go out of this country, and say I return whenever this is normal again. And this was I felt like in jail, and this is what I never ever wanted
really
to do. It was I still get fucking angry. I'm sorry for the words, but it's very emotional for me. I'm still getting amazingly angry when I think about the time, and this is I never felt free, and this is what I want. So this love to make my mom happy again, and it's freedom that when I have something like that, when people said to me, "Look, why don't you come to what was it? I think it was Panama." Come to Panama. You're free here, nobody cares, and you don't even have to pay taxes on your trading. And I just wanted to say yes. I pack all my stuff and I leave. I leave even today. I wanted to do this so badly, and I was stuck here. And this, yeah, I'm still getting angry about this.
Bro, all right. I'm grateful you are in my environment. One of the things that I do that I love everybody in this environment. Okay. I know the pain we carry that brings us here. Here is like a dumping ground for a lot of people. And society dumps people here. But a lot of people who are here, they don't know what this environment is about. I can see your pain as you're talking. I only see the pain. Okay. As you're talking, all I see is pain. But what I've been able to deduce is there is purpose. You have a life. I know you talked, last time you talked to me personally, you talked about your daughter. You didn't talk much about your mom, but you mentioned your daughter, your wife. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I want you guys
to three things. My daughter, she's also, I'm sorry, forgot to mention that. She's in a private school now, and which is very expensive for me. Most people I couldn't afford this here. And I made this decision because I was so angry that first thing was she was very unhappy with her environment, and she was very unhappy in the school. And the things that she also had, she was wearing a mask 6 hours a day because they weren't allowed to without, and this was for me, and so I decided to the school was 24,000 euros a year, what most people here could never afford. And I decided to put in there. She was happy. She has an amazing environment. She learned things now she has in school. I learned when I was 35 years old.
Okay, let me share something. Ludwig, thank you. All right, because of time. But let me share something I've heard from you. Yeah. And it's going to guide me what I'm going to share with another thing I'm going to share with you guys tonight. When I mentioned the word vision, a lot of people have not been able to break the word vision, but I said something. The vision is a clear-cut expression of purpose. But the question is, how do you know your purpose? All right, how many of you are struggling to know your purpose in life? You've heard this word purpose, but you don't even know how to. You don't know. So how do I know my purpose? What is purpose? How do I know this is my purpose? There's only one way I've been able to know purpose or deduce purpose. You guys want to know? Everything you are exposed to that pains you, that bleeds you, You were meant to experience so that you can solve. You guys hear me? Everything that has bled you, everything that has pained you in life, everything God exposes you to, He exposes you to define who you are. You know, when the scriptures say, count it all joy, in all things give thanks. Keep hold on this. I was able to know my purpose in life after all of the suffering. Do you know, can I tell you one truth? Everything I aim to solve today are things I experienced that pained me. Do you know why? I want to empower you so much you don't give your money to people to trade for you. How many of you now understand why? Do you know how many, when we came into this online space and network marketing, I saw the problem that made me bleed. And that is what I'm solving today. My purpose was birthed from the pain. If I didn't experience the pain, I wouldn't know my purpose. So why in life? What is a why? Someone's mic is on. Please, can you mute it? Mute your mic. So your why is the reason you're suffering. And is the reason you have to solve it. What you're suffering today will show you your why. Because I am not the one who's suffering it. You are. So when he told me his daughter, that was something that pained. Now he mentioned the mom, that was something that pained. Your why will expose your vision. And if you clearly look at your why, if you're thinking it for your daughter and you take your daughter and you scale your daughter into so many people that are experiencing that same thing, you've birthed a vision. You've seen something beyond you. The ability to see something beyond your you. That births your purpose. Did you guys get me? When you're experiencing it, self-mirror. But if you are able to see that problem in others, you just birthed why you went into that problem in the first place. And if you can see why you went into that problem in the first place, so that you can see, if you came out strong, if you came out and you have the need to solve it, you just birthed the why. And that why is the expression of why you are in this world. Are you guys with me? If maybe nothing, you can go back and look at your life. That what are you suffering today that you're not solving? You just defined your purpose. And if you can add God to it and you can add people to it, you just birthed a calling. You can birth a calling from there. Every motivational speaker, what do they talk about? What motivates you in motivational speaking? Are you guys on? Every mentor and coach that is solid, what gets to you?
51.
Their solidity. The pain. Why are you guys so connected to me? I share truth of the things that I've experienced, that I've overcome. I didn't just overcome them from myself. I didn't overcome for myself. I'm not here showing you how you can overcome. So I went through the problem to get to you. Are you with me? Are you guys with me? So if there's been a problem, all right, if there's been a problem, because the truth is I can't leave this call without you understanding the power of purpose that leads to a vision, and for you understanding that your why you're doing this thing, if the money is taken out, if you don't answer that question clearly for yourself, not looking at Kenvry, but really look at the mirror and say, if we take the money out, why am I here? If there is no solid reason you're convinced, that is why you're struggling. And you're really going to still struggle till you figure it out. If the money is taken out, If I don't have to make money and I stay with Kenvry, why should I stay with Kenvry to learn what he knows if it's not about the money? Now, I can answer this question in a way you guys are not going to be surprised. You can stay with me and make money, and you can be rich without fulfilling your purpose. How many of you know that? And that is what majority of the world is doing. Even the people, that's why God had to warn us. Do not be moved by the success or the riches of this world, because it does not have an eternal value. There are people who have money today, they've not fulfilled purpose, but they are rich. No eternal value. Vain. Vanity. It doesn't move me. Because why? It doesn't have eternal value. I'm talking, when I talk about educate to liberate, I'm really talking about the sincerity of truth that would change lives. Not just make money. Because I realize that a life or a mind that is changed will make money. Just the way I'm here. When my mind changed, when I saw what money really is, when I saw that money is value in sales, so all I needed to do was what? See the value that I can sell to people. Money came. I learned the skill. Everything changed. Serving people became norm. Like I am serving you today. And every wealthy person you see today that you want to look like is serving you today. So the question you want to ask yourself, I'm not serving you to make money. I'm making money because I am serving you. Did you guys get that? And I hope it's not tricky. If you're doing something to make money, you're borrowing. If you're trading to make money, you're borrowing. All right? Between the lender and the borrower, who's wealthy? So the consciousness that if I lend service, the return of service is money. But lending service is power, pressure, and sacrifice. But the return is money. Okay? But if you're trying to be a lender to make money, you're borrowing. Be a lender. Be someone who gives value. Service to humanity leads to greatness. All those things are coined out of truth. But they are not like English and cliche, but it's just the truth of life. If you want to be a great person, a successful person, a person of vision, a person of success, power, find, serve. Let every of your vision be centered around service. So if my why was pain, personal pain, let me birth a vision. Let me see what that is in my life, and I'll circulate it. There's a triangle of success: God, people, environment. If you can figure it out that you are the center of these three things, you're wealthy. God, you want to serve God, serve people, and you better your environment. You are successful, period. Ask yourself, if I am a trader today and I am rich, watch me. If I am a trader today and I am rich, what will I do? And I want to teach you guys something, and I'll close with this tonight. I would ask you, what would you do? Talk to me. You can unmute yourself and just talk to me. Or you can type it on the chat. So you came into trade to make money. Now, let's say you make the money you want to make. What would you do? Gerard, come on. Can you talk to me, please? I need you to come talk to me.
Question to everybody, or were you talking to me?
No. Gerard, I want to ask Gerard. Yeah.
I'm here, sir.
Okay, so you said if you make money and you're successful in trading, you're going to teach other people. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure that's true?
Yes, sir.
Why do you believe it's true?
Even the day I registered, I talked to a friend because we are the same age group. We graduated together. It was my course mate. We've been looking for a job, so I just decided to pour money into this thing. Immediately, I told him I've started learning how to trade Forex. He was like, bro, please, after teach me. And the first, when you're done, teach me. And the first thing I said instantly was, this was the reason I'm even doing it. We need to start thinking of things to bring money. We need to start thinking of things to bring money in and not stop just waiting for opportunities. We need to just start thinking of different things. So I actually believe that when I actually become a successful trader, it's actually going to be the first thing on my mind. My circle around me, I will try my best to uplift them, advise them, do the same thing, take it out to
when
other
are you
people.
going to become a successful trader?
Sir?
When are you going to become a successful trader?
What I truly believe is I actually believe in putting my all into what I'm here to learn from you. And if I actually follow your course, discipline, I actually believe I can do this.
At what point do you know you're successful?
According to you said goals. I believe if I have, I believe if I actually hit a goal that this is what I want to achieve, this is what I want to keep on achieving, this is what I want to keep on achieving. If I keep on hitting them, in my own perspective, I'm successful.
You already failed. And you were quoting me, which is good, but you were involved.
Okay, sir.
Now, I want you guys to learn, and I need everybody to pay attention. I've told you guys, and I asked this question several times, at what point do you know you're successful? And I just did something on this call that life is a replay. It means, at what point was this phone created? You guys talk to me. At what point was this phone created before it was manufactured? Okay, I just answered the question. The phone was created before it was manufactured. Right? Am I correct? At what point do you know you're going to be successful? Or you are successful? If this is still hard, it's you refusing truth. The point, what got you here is already a proof of your higher faculty telling you this is the path you have created subconsciously. All you need to do is bring that subconscious into paper. Bring every of your desire. He said he will give you the desires of your heart. Do you know that your legs, everything you do today is pushing you to something? All you need to do is learn how to bring the image of your desire to a blueprint called vision. Write it, see it, hear it. The moment that is done, wait for it. It is done. The future is the moment after you speak and write. And what you write is the vision. And what you speak is the clarity of the image of the vision. Every day tell yourself, run with it. So I knew I was already successful when I clearly breathed the plan of success. And all I just needed to do was to go create it. Do you know why I could tell friends while I was creating it? Do you know why it's hard for you to tell friends? Because you've not created it. Do you know why it's hard for you to share? Do you know why you're telling yourself that when I have it, I will do this? It's just like me saying, see, I just shared some truth. It may be hidden in some languages, but I just shared some truth with you, okay? When you give the service money to money will come. You don't give the service to make money. That's the difference between the person of purpose and the person of sales and the person of money. If you do things to make money, so if you think if you make money, you can impact a life, you are fake. How many of you agree with me? You're not real. You don't need money to impact a life, because life is not impacted by money. Life is impacted by vision, truth, words, clarity. If you could show a man what they don't know, you've given them money they cannot earn. I can tell you this today because why? I attracted money. Now, don't be confused by the system of this world, because I don't talk based on the system of this world. All right? Many people can tell you how money can be made, but the question is, look at their followers and the majority of people that follow them for how money is made. Are they making money? But a man that learns the truth, you will make money. The crowd will make money by the truth. It's not a number. It's not, if you learn the truth, you'll be free. If 10 people are able to learn the truth from this call, 10 people in the next 6 months, they'll be free. All right. It's not a matter of 96%. No. If you learn the truth, you'll be free. It's a guarantee. So the question is, are you willing to learn the truth? And when I say learn, accept and do the truth, not assume. Okay. So a lot of people, and another question you have to ask yourself in this call is, what kind of success do I want? Personal or God? There's personal success. And trust me, it's very easy to achieve. It's very easy to pursue. Okay, personal success. All right, but it's very volatile. You can lose it. And that is what majority of people pursue. When I have this, if I can do this personal, okay? And I found that over the years, people who pursue personal success, they rarely achieve it. Now, people who pursue God's success, what is God's success? People's success. Okay? So I was pursuing personal success for years in my life, but when God introduced me that true success comes from people, okay, and I started pursuing success for people, guess what? I sustained money that I can never earn, and I'm still doing it till tomorrow. This is the wealth in the world. Wealth has to do with people. So the question is, do you want people's success or you want your success? Make that decision tonight. What kind of success do I want? The one for me or the one for people? God created you for people. He didn't create you for yourself. If you have to understand that, you're dead. Okay, the moment you die, you leave. Am I talking to someone? I am dead to me. I live for God, people. All right? The moment you understand that concept, you're wealthy. Are you guys with me? If you didn't learn anything tonight, that's something you should learn from me tonight. And this is a decision. There are questions you just have to ask yourself. If you didn't know the question, watch this video again and ask yourself every question I've asked you to ask yourself tonight. Everyone who has created a legacy live beyond themselves. Everybody who has created wealth presently live beyond them. Every wealth is created by service to people. The question you ask yourself right now is, am I people-oriented? If you can't answer that question genuinely, reorient yourself. Give yourself time to answer your own needs. Am I really pursuing the right goal in life? What has pushed me to be selfish? Why am I selfish? Why do I think of me? Ask yourself the right question and you're going to lose yourself of the problem of struggling, because my goal is to stop you, to cease from the struggles of men. Men struggle because they are self-oriented. And people who are self-oriented but they desire wealth are confused. Cease from this confusion. If you want to create wealth, be people-oriented. Ask yourself this very question tonight. Why am I trading? Okay, so this person gave me a very beautiful answer, which is a very beautiful. His true, do you know that the truth we speak, but we don't accept? His true desire is to impact people, but the way he's going about it is wrong. Okay, Was it what was the name of the person who assigned me just now? Gerard, right? Your first instinct and answer was a true, but you are not equal to your true. So you didn't lie about impacting people. I believe that's why you're here. All right. But you don't believe because you don't know that impact doesn't come from when you achieve. It comes from when you have. You would achieve what you have. And faith is what the difference between. He said, follow those who through faith. He didn't say who through their money, who through their achievement, who through faith and perseverance. It comes first with faith and the ability to wait for that thing you're faithful for. So I'm a 6-figure income earner. Do you believe that? So it takes faith and perseverance to be a 6-figure income earner. I'm a 7-figure income earner. It takes faith. You're going to inherit it with faith and perseverance, not your desire to want or need or when I have it. You're going to have it when those two things are equal. So if you have it, you would achieve it. The question is, do you have it already? If you don't, and you're saying, when I have it, when you have it, you will achieve it. So if you don't have it now, you won't achieve it. So if you're thinking, when I have it, when this money is here, when I get to this level, it is when you have it that you would achieve it, because you can only achieve what you have. So today, have it so that you can achieve it tomorrow. And faith is, I have it now. True or true? Faith is against all odds, against my bank account, against blowing. I have it now. And I'm going to work on the fact that I have it now, because if I begin to work on faith and I persevere through the odds of faith, what's going to happen? I'm going to inherit the kingdom. That's how every successful people have made it in life. The success that I know and the one I want to achieve, that's how they made it. And that is how your mentor became who he is. And a mentor's present is the future of a mentee. If God has put in my environment, he wants to lead you the way he has led me. The question is, would you agree to be led that way? Yes or no? If your answer is yes, weaponize your pain today. Make it value. Believe you already have it. Why? In this environment, what do you need that you don't have? Talk to me. Is there anything you need for the picture you see of success that you don't already have? Talk to me. Be honest. Talk to me. Is there anything in this environment, Pewat Nation, that you need? I'm talking about not want, you need for success that you don't have already. You guys are not talking. Are you thinking about it? Everything you need for success, God has provided it. It's not by might. It's not Kenvry. The vision of Kenvry is bigger than Kenvry. So it's not me. That's why I'm so humble. Because why? I see it as a privilege. What we have, many people don't know. And that's the sad part. Many people don't know. Many people don't know about this wealth. And you and I are here. And many people don't know. And many people will know. The Holy Spirit led me to pray a prayer today. And when I prayed that prayer, I knew many people will know, but this is what's going to happen. The many people that will know will create wealth for those that became the light. That is how wealth is created. What happens when gold is discovered? Think of it. If a poor land, if a diamond is found in a poor land, what happened to that land? You guys talk to me. If the land is poor, or was poor, or seem poor, but diamond is discovered in that land, what happens to the land? You say it becomes a treasure island. Who makes money in the land? I want you guys to pay attention to this question. Very deep question. Don't just answer, pay attention. Who makes money in the land? Between the landowners and the people who discover and explore the diamond, who is more wealthy? Between Nigeria, crude oil, all the things it owns, and the people who explore our crude and our resources, who's more wealthy? There are some certain things you have to understand about success. Those who discover secrets and sell it make more money than those who have the secrets. So, Kenvry, what are you trying to say? Sad. Most of you own Pewat Nation. For those who discover the value of Pewat Nation and sell it, will make more money than you. Can't stop that. It's in the force of the universe to supply the explorers and the sellers of value. So you guys are the landowners, but you can make a decision. Do I just want, I'm a landowner, but I am an explorer and I am a seller. So I make money both ways. This value, if you go all over my social media, I'm selling it. I'm not just selling it to you. I bought you an inheritance. You own it. So as long as you're here, you would benefit. Okay. But wealth will be created by those. Fast wealth, the kind of the one you're looking for. Who understand this value and say, wow, this is gold. I'm enjoying gold. Come and see the gold I'm enjoying. And just sell it. Keep exploring, selling. They'll create wealth. That's how the universe supply wealth to those who operate in the frequency of sales of value. There's nobody here that should be making money. The question is, what are you doing to make money? And the moment you sit and ask yourself this question, that if I don't trade, will I make money in this environment? And your answer is no, you wake up. All right, you wake up. This is a month where you're going to grow. And when I share this, I'm sharing this right now because we grew anyway. We're growing. But I want our growth. I've always said something from the beginning when we birthed this vision. And I decided to take this much time so that I conclude. Okay. Pewat Nation is going to be an industry name. It's going to be like blockchain. It's going to be like email. God gave us a name and he called it a nation. And in this nation, there's going to be different factors of wealth. The moment you realize every value in this place right now, and you position yourself for momentum, for wealth, you already achieve your success of trading by just thinking what I just said. So cease from the struggle of men. Let trading be a means to achieve why. Okay? Let trading not be the why. Trading is to solve why. Let your why speak more than your attitude or attention of trading. And if we have to take all of the money out, why are you really doing this? Start doing it now. Because if you have it, you will achieve it. If you don't have it, eventually you will have it. And when you eventually have it, that is when the achieving will start coming. So it's just a question. Can I have it now? Can I work on faith now? Can I persevere now? Or I rather wait for proof, the world or things outside to make me feel I have it? Question. The answer is all yours. All right. With that being said, I spoke my heart tonight because I am looking forward for people who are going to wake up to the reality and truth of life. You can't sit and expect a coincidence. You can't just need. All right. They say knock and it shall be opened. You can't look at a door and say open. I want you to open. This is where I want to go. You have to go knock. You have to seek. These are talking all about work. There are things you have to put in. You have to make a decision to be a different you. If you have been the person making excuses when you have to be taking reasons, change tonight and say, why am I in here? Okay, what brought me in? What's the pain that drove me here? Can I solve that pain for other people now? And if you begin to work the next 3 months trying to solve the pain for other people, guess what happens? The one who serves other people is watered. It's scriptural. I cannot stop it. He that watereth is what? Is watered. He that watereth is watered. It means I don't have to be feeling or needing water. If I just make myself a channel of water, and guess what? That water doesn't stop because why? It is for other people. So it will always be available. If I want to be watered, I only can get a portion. If you think the principles of success, nothing can stop your success. When I thought about this, go look at it, okay? If you make yourself a channel to bless people, you will be giving the blessings that will accommodate other people. But if you make a channel to bless you, you can only have a bucket to take you. Are you guys with me? Just think about it. How big do you want it? He that watereth is always watered because why? You can never run off your own supply because your supply has to do with other people. This is the same laws that is practicing. In network marketing, there's a law behind network marketing that business harnessed. They bring value. They tell a group of people to go sell that value. Now a group of people accept to sell that value to other people. They create wealth by doing so. He that watereth is water. They sell value. Now, business has weaponized network marketing, but the true law, underlying law behind it, if you help many people get more of what it is they want, they're going to get more of what it is you want. He didn't say if you think of getting more of what you want, you get it for other people. No. Don't think you're going to be a successful trader, then you teach other people. No. If you start teaching other people right now, you're going to be a successful trader. Am I talking to someone who's listening tonight? I didn't paint words. I didn't hide anything tonight. I spoke to the heart of the listener, the one who deserves not to struggle, the one who make the decision that I refuse to struggle. Because the question I was asking myself, why is there so much money in the world that a lot of people are refusing and they're pursuing the one that is caged? There's so much wealth in the world, but a lot of people are pursuing the one that is locked. Are they scared? Why? And I just found that paradigm. People are restricted with knowledge. People are scared of success. So let's just break this whole fear because there's already fear out there. So let's just break this whole fear. Let's get ourselves exposed. Okay. Money is made. It's not my anthem. Money is made by what? Wealth is made by what? Value in sales. So if you don't have value and you're not willing to sell, If you earn anything that looks like money, you're borrowed. And you have the universe to pay back to. God bless each and every one of you. I believe I've given you guys value tonight and food for thought. In the value, there is solution. So I didn't just say I not prefer solutions. Okay. Make a decision in this month of April. I want to watch something in this month of April. I want to watch my belief system. And the only way to watch my belief is my action. I can't just sit every day at 10 sessions and I have this great value being impacted to me every day. And I think there are lots of people who are there like me and they're not getting this. And I'm not doing anything about it. Because why? I feel selfish that this is for me. Or I feel scared that it may work or it may not work. There are a lot of people. Do you think this may work? Or you're just looking for it to work? So it's either you believe you have it already and you go all out there and start practicing what you don't know. Start practicing it today. Because the next 3-6 months will reveal what you practice today. Every today, start practicing something you want to show up. All right? God bless each and every one of you. We're going to experience a beautiful month of multiplication in the season of the harvest of growth. Now, when I talk about harvest of growth, that has nothing to do with your trading results. They'll come anyway. But I'm looking at people who are going to harness the power of growth and the grace of growth and become a better version of themselves. I talked to a few people and I was really touched. And I asked myself, why did they sleep time? You guys think time doesn't run? It goes away. While you're waiting for something to happen, time is going. Time is a revelation. Time reveals. What are you doing? 3 months gone. What have you done? What have you become in this last 3 months? What have you learned in this last 3 months? Or you're still waiting. What have you learned? What have you achieved? You're only going to achieve what you have. What did you have? Okay. Make that decision today. It's not far from you. Every of your pain, your struggle is the revelation of your why. And your why reveals your what? Vision. And the vision is clarity and extension of your purpose in life. See deeper. Okay. I call us family not because I'm just your coach, mentor, because we're bigger. We are a union. We're a force that this world is going to reckon with. We'll do something great. We may look small, but we're mighty. All right. Raising millionaires is not normal. It's supernatural. It takes the supernatural to raise successful people. That's why it is not in the normal sphere. So I'm trying my best to connect to you. Let my voice be your ears. Every time you wake up, this is one of the things I did with my mentor, one of my pastors then. I asked every time I do anything, what will this man do? I just asked. In fact, I did it to an extent my wife was asking me, this thing you want to do, what do you think this person will do? And today, I'm so proud. He is saying I look like him. He's been able to see someone like him in me. Why? I just have to ask the right question. So ask yourself this question. What will Kenvry have me do? When you wake up every morning, what will Kenvry do? What will Kenvry be doing if you wake up? Okay. This vision I have, if you have it with me, we're going to achieve the same purpose. We're going to achieve the same goal. Because why? You have it with me and now you're a partner. If you have this same vision with me, the vision to impact 1,000 families to multiple 6 figures in work, but the vision is to see through. If you have this vision with me, we are going to be the same benefactor. Many people are coming into this vision. They're having this vision with me right now. They're not experiencing the same thing you experience. All right. And can I tell you one truth? Sounds cheating. Some people will make more in trading than you will ever make by achieving this vision. That's the truth. Why are we looking for funded accounts? Cash flow, right? Why is this vision so important? To create cash flow. Some people will achieve this vision without a funded account. And if they do so, they are not at the liberty of a funded account. They created the means to the end, proper and solid. But we're just giving everybody the same opportunity to have a foundation. But the true foundation is you understanding today that you can create your own wealth if you're willing to work for it. Bye-bye.